Okay, this is going to be my quick walkthrough of the back garden of Annabella. So I've just come in from the parking lot and you've got this little side gate over here, if you're a vendor, that leads to this ramp that goes to the kitchen. And you can kind of see that nice little trellis over there. That is actually their designated smoking area, but believe it or not, those pillars can kind of be turned into a lovely little ceremony area. There's this cute little charming bridge here. Excellent for senior photos and stuff like that. There are lamp posts also, you'll notice, all throughout the garden. Lots of different hedges for that romantic sort of English or southern look, depending on what you're going for. And forgive me, I'm pushing a stroller at the same time. See, we've got this lovely cobblestone area. There's a better view of the bridge with the little pond. There are not fish in it, but kind of show you from where I'm standing. That entrance over there, that's where the guest parking is. So when you come in as a guest, you would come in through that way. There are all these trees throughout. That's one of my favorite things, is you almost have this tucked away woodland feel. We'll go over there in just a second so you can see what that looks like. This is set up for a small ceremony they're having tomorrow. I'll kind of come around so you can see. This area lines up really, really nicely. Here, you can see this is an optional ceremony site. And in there is their garden reception room. I'll do a separate video of that later. As well as this area over here, which is this beautiful sunroom that connects to where the catering setup usually is. I'll just kind of walk you down this path. These are my daughters. Just kind of walk you down this path so you can see. And on the wedding day, they blow all of these sidewalks and things. I'm here just a little bit early for an appointment today and thought I'd show you guys kind of a walk-through version. More beautiful lampposts. You've also got cafe lights strung up through here as you walk by, so that's really lovely at night to kind of have that already included where you don't have to call someone to do lights especially. This area is also kind of part of the procession, so if you're processing down the aisle, it starts from that little door and then you come kind of down this pathway straight through here for your grand entrance. And usually there's a table on the left and the right, one for gifts, the other for a guest book usually. And then after your ceremony, the space gets transformed into your dance floor. And there's lots of outlets here and speakers for DJs, so if you're a DJ watching this, it's a fantastic venue for setting up that kind of thing. Over here, they provide bar staff already, so you don't have to worry too much about finding a bartender. And you've got this lovely little setup with table space and optional tablecloths if you want them outside. There's also this other little nook over here for additional seating. And there's little twinkly lights throughout as well. This is the prime ceremony space. Now, I love this space. I think it's so elegant and beautiful. That drapery that you see there, it comes with that already. There's also a chandelier. I'll bring you closer so we can see that. I'm sorry if my video is a little wobbly. All of these chairs stay here and they get cleaned and blown off and everything on the day of the wedding, so you don't have to worry about sourcing out chairs or anything getting moved on you. So all this drapery and that chandelier and even that backdrop with the greenery and the wisteria and stuff, that's all here already. So you don't have to worry about providing any of that. That stays like this. And if you want it removed, you can request to have that done. There's this beautiful little woodland area that's so awesome for those kind of woodsy photos. If you're going for like a boho theme or something, that's an excellent spot for that. go very clear aisle, and you can line these with rose petals or anything you want to do. You've also got this beautiful little vista right here, this almost kind of like European, Italian sort of vista going over here that's excellent for photos. Big willow tree as well. More kind of woodland area for anything like that that you want to do. And these plants are always here as well. I'm sure they interchange them seasonally, so it's always something that looks great. Yeah. And just to make extra sure that I'm showing you things close up, I've seen when they do receptions here that there are tables kind of throughout the garden, so if you don't have this immediate ceremony set up, they can do round tables in all of these spaces, so there's seating throughout the garden. And you've got this lawn, and that's that other trellis I mentioned before. You can also do small ceremonies there. You can see there's a nice paved aisle if you decided to do something like that. And then if you're doing a sparkler send-off, this is like the best spot because it leads you pretty much to the parking lot, but it's a really nice view and really pretty for photos. You can also do it from the front of the house, which is probably the more popular choice, but you have options. So I'll show you in a separate video a little bit later what those options look like.